So a couple of weeks back, Hobby King put out a new product, and basically it's 450 size quadcopter, ready to fly. So it comes with all the transmitter and everything else. Only thing it doesn't come with, obviously, is a battery. Yeah, that goes by the name of SK450, and you've probably seen it on there before if you do follow Hobby King on Facebook and whatever. But yeah, I just took delivery of this today, and I've had a look on YouTube, and I couldn't really find any other. So moving the camera around a bit, but couldn't really find any other videos on this apart from Hobby King's own video. So I thought I'd do one here. First thing I noticed is this is the box it came in. On this a bit. This is the box. It's got all the shipping labels and stuff on it. But what you'll notice is this is actually the quadcopter box, and all they've done is sort of turned it inside out and sort of cut it off, thinking this is just an outer box on the inner box, because they actually advertise it to have a carry handle, so you can just put the quadcopter in this box and use it as sort of a permanent carry case. Well, I don't think that's going to happen now. So basically, once you pull that out of there, you've just got this black foam container, which is actually pretty nice, I've got to say. So I haven't opened this before. This is the first time I've looked at this, so I'm going to go through basically taking it out of the packaging and actually getting it into the air. So we'll see how difficult this is. Instructions, probably worth a read. Have a look at them a bit later. So we'll have a look in here. So it looks like you get a battery strap and some extra hardware, so some screws and spacers in there. It's just a spare 9X receiver, so I might be able to use this with my my 9X over there. Got back here. Got our props, so they give you 4 10-inch props and 4 8-inch props. So I believe the 8-inch props, they're better for basically, well, not 3D flying as such, but higher agility flying, whereas the 10-inch props are better for heavy lifting, stable flying sort of thing. So that's got the transmitter down here. So this is the transmitter it comes with. It's a bit dinky, but if you have a look on the Hobby King site, this is the Turnigy 5X transmitter. So you can actually buy this transmitter plus the receiver for 25 bucks. So what do you expect for 25 bucks? But I don't know. Feels better than some of the other cheaper transmitters I've had. The throttles stays where it is and it springs back pretty quickly, so that's all good. 5-channel obviously, so you've got a couple little dinky switches up the top there. Dual rates, I guess, and then channel 5 for self-leveling on the KK2 board. That's interesting. All the reversing switches are down the bottom. Okay. So now the actual, I'll get these out first, instructions for the transmitter. See if we can get this out without breaking it. Okay, so first impressions, the thing looks pretty solid. Out of the camera a bit there. So yeah, it looks pretty solid. The motor's actually pretty decent size, I've got to say there. This is a 450 size quad. My other quad, the 3DR quad, I think that's about 650 or something like that, and the motor's a bit smaller on that, which is surprising. 10 amp multi-star ESCs, so as far as I know, see if we can get this to focus. I'm going to do it. Anyway, there's a little bit of text down there that says 480 Hz, so I'm wondering whether these ESCs have already got better firmware on them for multi-rotors, and whether I'm going to have to flash them or not, but we won't touch anything like that first. We'll just chuck a battery on it, try fly it out of the box and see what happens. There's that little 5-channel receiver stuck down the side there. It's absolutely tiny, that thing's crazy. compare it to even the, find it here, the 9X transmitter, receiver. Just, it's absolutely crazy. And then apart from that, just got the KK, I think that's a KK2 board. I don't think it's the KK 2.1. Reason being is it's got the 2 chips up the top here, and there's no pin headers on this side. So I'd say this is actually the KK2 board. Can't remember whether they advertise it as the KK2 or the KK 2.1, because I've actually got the KK 2.1 on my mini quad here, and as you can see, looks a fair bit different. It's got the just a single chip up the top there, which I think is a gyro, an accelerator or something like that. So we'll leave that there. The batteries they recommend for this thing, I think they're about 2,500 milliamp hours or so. I didn't bother buying any because I've got heaps of batteries, so I'm just going to attempt to use the 5 amp hour Eternity packs that I use on my larger quad. These things are great. So I've got 4 of these, so hopefully should have enough grunt to lift them. A bit oversized, but anyway. Alternatively, if not, I do have some smaller packs here, which I can probably put in parallel or something. These are for the mini quad, but yeah, that's sort of a bit dinky. So we'll try it with the larger batteries first and see what happens.